all about my money, get my Glock and turn my higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money, I'm talking my chicken. Bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen. Running up this shit, but whole time ain't no competition. Alright, man, what's cracking, y'all? What's cracking, y'all? It's your boy, MrSitchy in the VIP. You already know what the fuck going on, man. You see, we got the, you feel me? We got the young mics on, you know what I'm saying? We testing our Rode mics, you know. I told y'all we was coming wireless real soon. I still got my other mic that go on top of the camera, you know. I appreciate that mic as well. You feel me? Can never go wrong with that mic, depending on whatever type of content you're trying to catch. If you're just trying to catch like some up close, personal, you know, these work for that type of content as well, you feel me? But then it's like if you don't really want to risk like possibly trying to hide the mic or, you know, whatever the case may be, having the other microphone that just goes on top so that way when you get close up, you know what I'm saying, and having that type of little boom mic on your camera can come in handy like a mug, you feel me? Especially if you get a nice one, you know. I consider Rode or Movo, you feel me? Rode or Movo, them the two brands that I mess with, you know what I'm saying? I've been messing with Movo, I can say, for a couple years now, on and off, you know. I done ordered a lot of little random things that's underneath that brand name, you know, because they basically like, they're not the first. They got another one too that started like an A, but they're like Chinese knockoff brands to this, and the quality be close, depending. That's why I say I like Movo, because Movo is one of them brands where it's like the cheap knockoff brand that still gives you the quality that's right underneath this, versus like all these other affordable little cheap knockoffs and stuff like that where they be essential and affordable, but they don't deliver the quality that you might be looking for real. But they'll get the job done, you know, but they fuck around and pick up all your background sound and noise and convos and all of that on top of everything. When these, whether they right here or not, these will pick up your background convos and stuff too, but as long as you talking loud enough, it's gonna pick up you more than it pick up your background, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate having these, you feel me? So I just was like, I want to try do a video with this and see how they is, because really they for my phones, you know what I'm saying, for the on-the-go phone content. Whenever we doing like interviews, in-person stuff, mic ups, you know what I'm saying, I just slide with the wireless mics, mic people up, bang bang, mic myself up, mic one of them up, do the whole situation. And then, you know, it's other ways to swindle and make this shit work. Like if I got two or more people, you know what I'm saying, I can make them hand the mics off with each other, and then I could be talking into my phone voice recorder if I want to or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, whatever, however we make this go, you know. But today we finna talk about why drug dealers seem to get caught so much, bro. I'm like, and the reason what inspired this whole video was because my cousin just, bear with me, y'all. Some of y'all probably see this comment, clown me, but I just, for the first time in my life, watched Public Enemy. Never would have watched it. I ain't gonna lie, my cousin been putting me on a lot of Johnny Depp movies lately, and it's not a lot, but we done watched like 3, 4, like, you know, Blow. Now, I'm like, it made me realize, I'm like, Johnny Depp low key was not even low key. Like, I'm not a true like fan, but I'm a fan of Johnny Depp like a mug, you know what I'm saying? But he caught me with Mad Hatter and Alice in Wonderland. Like, when I figured out it was who that was playing Mad Hatter, I'm like, I fuck with dude. They end up figuring out he was part of the Caribbean, all of that. Like, that's my era of Johnny Depp, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our eras, Johnny Depp is part of the Caribbean and Alice in Wonderland type shit like that. But before that, Johnny Depp was really that nigga, bro. Like, the movies I'm hearing when you ever seen Public Enemy, you ever seen Blow, I'm thinking these is black people movies. I'm thinking these is black people movies, these is black motivated movies, bro. Black illustrated, orchestrated, whatever. I'm thinking they're black ran though, you know? Directed, all that. So then when my cousin said he turns on Blow, he turns on Public Enemy, and this whole time Johnny Depp playing John Dillinger or motherfucking him being a smuggling ass whatever, you feel me? You gonna start looking at these little movie roles
and looking at the dude was different. It made me look at Johnny Depp like, what don't I really know about you, gang? Because he loved playing drug-oriented roles. And he played the fuck out of them too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, shit, I wonder what I really don't know about Johnny. But anyway, so we watched Public Enemy, right? That's a long ass movie. Movie good as hell though, you know what I'm saying? Now, this is what was blowing me, right? Every time he was scot-free, he wasn't satisfied enough. He was doing all this back in the day, you know what I'm saying? During the time where it's like, yeah, you escape, you get caught, all of that shit, you know. It's not like today. If you escape and shit, nigga, it's most likely gonna be some real super serious consequences. Back then it was the same, like, you know what I'm saying, consequence-wise, but it was easier to escape. There's no cameras, there's no nothing, so unless you told somebody where you was and they got to a motherfucker and a motherfucker snitch on you, it's just a wild goose chase for however long, forever, months, days, weeks, years. Whatever the case may be, right? So, every time my nigga was damn near like scot-free, the nigga never could turn away and go about his business. The whole movie they sat there making it seem, the whole movie they spent the time basically making it seem like this man was finna get the fuck up out of there. Each time he hit a play, he hit something or whatever the fuck, they made it seem like he didn't have enough money to go and start something. He did a heist. The heist was 74K. I think like one of his biggest heists. And he had to split the money, so after it was all said and done, he probably had like $10,000-$15,000. But during that time, that was money, bro. You know what I'm saying? 10-15K, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know if he could have went and made a living or started a new life with that shit, but if he would have got up out the country, went to a different place, exchanged his currency and all that shit, right? It would have been cool. The man ego, that's what get a lot of drug dealers caught, bro. The ego. The ego of feeling like you untouchable, cuz it gets you fucked up. Get you fucked up. One, having any type of ego is bad, bro. It's bad for business when you're doing business because, like, you know the usual term is alter ego. So usually, bro, your ego is another version of you that you can become lost in, you know? So it's like if you start off this non-ego driven person, you know what I'm saying? You new to the game, all types of shit. So you going through, you doing whatever it is, hitting your plays, yo, whatever. You in your plays, whatever. You start off, you know what I'm saying? the cautious person. Because everybody starts off cautious, usually. So you start off the cautious dude, you know what I'm saying, as you should be. Then as you get better and more used to doing it and this, that, and the third, you start finding ways to do different shit, do shit like this, then get more shit like this, do this more sneakily, do this more woo woo woo, right? So as time go past, as time flies and you continue to grow, guess what else grows? Your brain. You get big cojones. So now, it starts off slowly to where you ain't really noticing it, but you just slowly shifting into it naturally. Then out of nowhere, you look up. You just moving like you that nigga because all the shit you've done and got away with, you feel you deserve to walk with a little more motherfucking macho in your step or something. Okay, so now you don't really become oblivious to the consequences and the risk of what you're doing, but you start not to really consider them or care about them as much. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like, man, I've been doing this, I done got away with this much, that much, just like this point, nigga, I'm too cold. They can't fuck with me. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to, you feel me? Just remember, the last nigga they caught, he thought he was too cold too. And so is the last nigga, the last nigga, the last nigga. They all thought they was too cold, but at some point they got. Yeah, all because of them egos, bro. Even if you feel like you doing something for the better, whatever, it'll be your ego that'll get you caught at some point. Because then the thing is, you can act like it, but then motherfuckers start to become scared, nervous, spending as much time as they do breathing, looking over their shoulder. Spending as much time looking over their shoulder as they do breathing. You know what I'm saying? All off the simple fact because you start thinking about it like the shit you know, the shit you've been doing ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You might be getting right off of the shit, but it probably ain't right. Probably ain't earnest. So now, shit come back and bite you. After a while, you feel me? Motherfuckers don't even start feeling like this shit the same. You still trying to make moves, make plots, all of this. The whole time, you done became so ego driven, it's starting to be your own demise. You starting to like look at yourself and look at people around doing different shit and look at it in a different way. You might be on point, but you might be so lost, you vulnerable, so you put yourself in the wrong predicaments, around the wrong people, whatever. All because you're just trying to either continue to just make a living, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, and all this shit just end up biting you in your ass. You can't feel untouchable, bro. Watching that shit, that whole movie, that man he felt untouchable. And crazy as hell, low key, he kept getting touched. But he was getting lucky. I ain't gonna say like just lucky, but he was getting lucky. That nigga escaped jail with a wooden pipe. Like shit crazy, bro. But like, yeah, man, it be them egos, bro. That's what get these niggas caught a lot. Niggas start feeling like they can't get caught, or stop thinking about getting caught. Some of them just don't even consider it. I don't know, man. Motherfuckers gotta use their head a little bit more. Way more, fuck a little bit. You gotta use your shit way more, bro. If you gonna be doing some shit, cause boy, they don't be playing, bro. Watching this show, watching that movie. Depending on how you move, bro, you can create all types of ripple effects on yourself, the universe, on motherfuckers around you, without even knowing. All because you caught up in your shit and what you feel you need to get done, so you can go about your life or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of niggas fuck up. Some people be considering other niggas around them, but also don't really consider what actually be, you know what I'm saying, floating around with the type of shit that motherfuckers be doing, you know? Karma, motherfucking animosity, all type of shit. He ain't a drug dealer up in that movie, he a bank robber. For sure. But the same thing he shared that a lot of these drug dealers share, you know, when you watch the movies and shit too. The egos, man. They get big-headed, carried away, cocky. They get to making moves they shouldn't do. They know they shouldn't make. They start getting sloppy. They start making the job easier for the police. Because technically, damn near, you giving up without actually saying and showing that you're giving up. Once you start moving like that, bro, you done already gave up. You might as well just say fuck it and try and go to trying something new if you can. Because technically, you already done gave up. You feel me? That's how I see it, at least. No bullshit. Motherfuckers gotta instantly keep their head on the swivel, man. Life should be cracking, and it can hit you at any moment. You can have the whole world in your hands every day of the week for however long, and then just look up, bro, and then it just dissolved and crumbled, and you just fucked up, and everything is just the opposite of what it was yesterday. Especially living them type of lives, man. For sure. But that's all I really gotta say, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk too long. I don't really like making these videos so long, you already know. But y'all know what to do, man. Keep the likes coming, keep them subscribes coming. And your boy gonna get out with y'all. Yes, sir.
Higher than a bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking about chicken. Hold up, bitch be talking that shit, but whole time told that bitch to listen.